Seven Trumpets Prepper. Guys, in this video today, I'm out here in sunny Orlando, Florida, and just got done at the James 1-1 conference. Man, that was, wow. That event, by next year, it's going to be a full packed house out the door. I have a feeling. Man, it was such a blessing and honor to be there. I finally felt like for the first time in a long time that I was able to resonate with people from where I'm at, because everybody has a calling in life. A lot of people are pastors, teachers, preachers, and I just feel like I'm a builder for the kingdom, like trying to help others, but like literally putting the work to put the hands to the work, like Nehemiah, for example. With that said, link to the video description below to William's YouTube I think he put both days on the YouTube channel, the full stream of that content. Now, give me just a second, making sure that we're plugged in here. All right, and now what I'm gonna do today, guys, I don't know how long this video is gonna run today. I got a lot of emails that I'm gonna try to catch up on because I'm weeks behind. So I'll get through as many as I can today, and then maybe I'll hit this again before I head back out to home to Tennessee. All right, so the first thing we're going to read is, this is from Donna. Just a second to open this email. It says, thank you so much, Lucas. I spoke with this lady about some stuff. She said she got her a copy of the Sefer. She's now thinking about getting the Bezorah of Yahushua Netzarim version. I've never viewed that one. Said, I heard it's really good too. We're learning so much, but I still feel like I can do more. Your story's amazing. I can't even imagine how it would have been to be called out earlier. Praise the Most High. God bless you for sharing what you've learned with us. I wanted to let you know also that because of one of your videos, I did search out the WLC videos, and I also have that. My husband and I have been keeping the true biblical Sabbath for about 6 months now. All praise the Most High. It just makes so much sense. I don't know why everyone can't understand it. One day we will all be on the same page. Praise the Most High. Hope you're having a blessed evening. And you're very much right, Donna. One day we're all going to be on the same page, because people are going to comply. And I don't mean that disrespectful in any way. I mean, like, ladies and gentlemen, there's not going to be no more arguing about from F Day evening to SAT, SAT Day worship, SUN Day worship, keeping the Father's calendar either by the Enoch calendar or by the luni-solar scriptural calendar that I can look up in the sky right now and look at the clock, see what time of day it is right now by the sun, and I can look what day of the month it is by the moon. I mean, that's just pure common sense at its deepest core, but people don't want to talk that out. All right, now something else that she sent to me is that says she said that she found it most interesting because that August marks the 400 years of Genesis 15 for the Hebrew Israelites. If you're looking at the second Exodus out of Egypt, pretty much, that a lot of people's in discussion of, is that on the if you look at the lunations on the calendar there, interesting line up there in August, which is the first day of the new moon, which is also the first day of August in 2019, so that'll make 400 years. That's interesting how that lined up, because either way you're keeping the calendar, that would make, if I've done the math right, looking at from where I'm at and what she's pointed out, that would make 400 years. Either way you add it up, that would be the beginning of the end right there, 400 years. Now, you guys know people also look at the second Egypt because of the Jamestown, because of 400 years from slavery in America. Now it's the second time over. You can look at Deuteronomy 28 there, and the curses. This is like that additional. I won't say additional. I'm trying to put the words together today, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm trying to say is that history has a way of repeating itself. There's 400 years of bondage in Egypt. Now there's 400 years second Egypt. That makes sense, all right? Because it talks about carrying you away on the slave ships there. All right, now it says here, this is from Aaron. I wrote back about something prior. I've been trying to catch some of this stuff up, guys. It says, thank you, brother. I understand my message seems extremely random. I've wanted to subscribe to your YouTube channel sometime it won't let me log in for some reason to do so, but I truly thank you for all this content. Much of it has certainly been a blessing to me and my work in the oil field, and don't have to worry about the elements affecting my copy, His blessed word. I truly believe the Most High God has blessed you for your hard work and dedication. And if you did in fact pray for me, I thank you for that. Much more at work to some degree. Still free to support and protect my family. I just won't be able to be using any firearms. Although my stepson will be retaining them for a stuff hit the fan situation, thankfully, I assure you I broke no laws, but it still led to persecution and prosecution, unfortunately. But I believe it still led to some positive things as well. So I'm still grateful. I was just trying to express my gratitude for the work you do, and I hope you can continue to do even after the earthquake and tribulations, if only for a little while. May Yah continue to bless you and your family and community, hopefully for some trouble-free years yet to come, if Yahuwah allows. Praise the Most High Yah for that. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have said bad things about Hallelujah Scriptures, but I'm telling you, there is a ton of people out there that have gotten Hallelujah Scriptures Bibles. They were sent to them on timely manner. They love them. And they're done a lot of work for the kingdom of the Most High Yah. And I tell you, if you don't have a Hallelujah Scriptures Bible or a Sephir, I really encourage you to get that. And Brother Aaron, I hope that this channel can go on and the work that we've done for quite some time before stuff gets really, really off the rails. All right, next up email we've got is from Thomas. Says, I have to start by saying thank you for the work you do to inform others both in faith and preparation. I've been following your work since Doomsday Preppers. I know it may be an OPSEC issue for you, but I'm out in Eastern Tennessee a few times a year. Would love to buy you a cup of coffee and shake your hand. I do have a question. I'm trying to find the true faith. I'm wondering if you could point me in the right direction. I was raised Catholic and later became Christian. I see flaws and hypocrisy in both. Through your videos and obvious faith, I would love to find the true way and was hoping you could point me in the right direction or where to start. I'm trying to get away from the ways of the world and live my life minimalism and faith because I feel that is the only true way. Any information would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Thomas. Well, now this one I go in depth on for a minute. The first thing is that go to the Torah. Everything that's written in the first 5 books of the Bible, apply it to today as best as possible. Have faith in Messiah, because the blood sacrifice, that's the only way that we're going to get atonement for what we've done. And sorry guys, I got such dry mouth past day or two. And on top of that, a great study tool place that I would go to is worldslastchance.com, where you can get an app to help you with the luni-solar scriptural biblical calendar. They have so many articles and resources and information. There's some things over on soundandloudcry.com that we put together at Loud Cry Ministries. These are some help resources that you can go to start that journey out of error into the truth. Now, let's see what we got next. We're to Jess. Let's see what Jess has to say. Help me please, I'm an Israelite, is the title. Hello, I watched your video very often. I watch your, I guess I'm saying watch videos often. I'm a black woman born in New York City, but my dad is from Trinidad and Tobago, and my mom is from New York City, and her dad is Dominican. And I can tell you, probably both of those are definitely blood descendants of Abraham, just because of where they came over right there on slave ships. I was told I am an Israelite, and that's great. I also have friends in every race, white, black, all types. My best friend is white. I try to get so many people, every race, to follow the Most High. That's wonderful. There you go. That's the right path right there. Don't look at color. But how can I do that if I'm not doing it myself, if I don't know what to do as far as 10 Commandments? I was told you wear a dress. I was told to wear a dress. I like pants. I was told to do the Sabbath, but I don't know what I should and should not do on Sabbath. I really need your help. I want to make it. I don't care what race makes it. I just want to be one of them. I appreciate your video. I knew I was probably an Israelite in 2012 and still have not came into the understanding of what I need to do in order to be one of the people who make it. Now, the same information I just said to the other person before, I would apply to this situation right now, okay? Because now, what we see here is, if we start with everything that's been said, you're right. 10 Commandments absolutely need to be kept. I would dress modestly. Absolutely would do my best to dress modestly if at all possible. Now, the Sabbath, that is something. No buying, no selling. Do your very best not to cook on that day if at all possible. I mean, there's a lot of things that's detailed out throughout the pages of the scripture. And it's not, I'm not trying to come at this from a legalist standpoint. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that if we are trying to be true to what scripture says, it's a laundry list of things that are applicable for the Sabbath. And so the best advice I can give you, worldslastchance.com. I refer people there all the time, guys, because they have done so much ministry work for years to produce so much good knowledge-based information about these topics and the Sabbath. There's so many videos on the Sabbath and about New Moon as well. And I encourage you to go over and check that out because that will help you begin that journey. And also, if you will download the calendar app, it has a lot of information on there about the Sabbath that you can study on immediately. So that can start resolving that and take one thing at a time. Just take one thing at a time and work your way through. Alright, now let's go to see what we've got next here. This is from Consulio. Says, dear Brother Luke, this email is intended, for you and not your viewers. I'm sorry, guys, I won't share that one with you. No problem, I respect people's privacy, but I will read that and hit you back. Let's see, next one. It says here, my name is Aaron, with the first name on everybody here, and I'm grateful for you in presenting this. This is about, he watched the True Hebrew Israelite video. I have been seeking to learn another language and culture. I see that my culture has been with me all along, and it's listed in the Bible. I see that Elohim is truly long-suffering. That was written in the beginning, and the fruits of it showed about 500 years ago. I would love for you to disciple me in the truth. I have been rejected by most groups. Majority of the people see me as a threat or as a goody two-shoes. I can't help it. I love doing what is right, and I give even to my own hurt. I do too all the time, my man. You ain't alone to that. Would I be able to get your notes from the video of the Black Hebrew Israelites, please? They may be silly, but this may be silly, but can we be friends? I'm 36-year-old, straight, not married, no children. Been waiting for birth. For Elohim to send me a wife, if it is His will. Please email me back. Thank you for this. This was a break I needed. Let me know. Let me know. I'm different that I won't fit in the world because I truly belong to Elohim, respectfully, Aaron. Hey, brother, listen. Don't let that get you down. I don't fit in with hardly anybody anymore. The more days go by, the smaller my circle gets. Most say, oh, please send the man a helpmate and a wife. I know how hard it is to had a wife and lost it and have to start over. I hate being by myself. And you know, I heard this one guy talk in the MGTOW movement. He said he don't have the lonely gene. I don't think I have a lonely gene either. I'm alone a lot. Just with the nature of my business, I'm alone a lot. But I don't want to be alone. I don't want to go through this walk in life that is already painful and long and just drama-filled without somebody to enjoy that walk with in the good times. You know, I just don't, guys. I don't want anybody to go through that. And, you know, brother, I will pray for you about that. Like I said, Father, y'all please send him a helpmate and a wife. And as far as the notes on the Hebrew Israelite video, guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I done on my notes from that video. I wrote that down so long ago from my research. When I went through a divorce, I probably lost it as part of my library in my home. I don't know where those notes went, but I mean, like, now everything that I presented in that video was pretty much the depth of all my notes, which now I've come to the knowledge of other things past that since then that I could have added to the video and wished I knew at the time, or I would add to the video. But I mean, the gist of it, the core of it is there. So the best advice I can give you is just any information you want, you know, just pull from that, just take notes from that video, because that's all I really have. And I apologize for that. All right, moving on up here. This Plower, let's see. Hi, brother. Kingdom Pleasure Spirit says, my name is Joseph. I'll just leave last name out. With soon to come, Plower Voyage for the edification of disciples of Yahusha. Yahushua. I appreciate your advocacy for the truth and your desire to be a laborer with y'all in these chaotic times. I am unsure, though, why you don't speak of the kingdom as a real spiritual entity, just like the devil's spiritual entity in and around us, around those of us born again by the blood of Yeshua. I tried to listen, but do you believe in the new covenant fully with all the references to a kingdom in heaven that is invisible since Acts 1 on earth, living inside those with the Ruach HaKodesh? I was drawn in by the title Surviving Lone as a lone wolf in the last days because I have lived the lone wolf with Yahushua on an island, and I must say, bro, it's not what y'all designed for us in these last days and all days. Y'all has preserved people who were straight and committed to y'all just like you and me, but the little I heard from your video made me start searching, reaching out now. Y'all's kingdom comes with all the solutions for fixing our deficiencies. Well, on this earth so we can truly live as a new creature. It's too big of a task to do alone. The difference between the flesh man and the born again spirit man is one body, and one body is huge. We can't obey y'all through the flesh, especially living in America these days. Agree with you there, buddy. So I encourage you to continue in the faith, straightening your ties with the brotherhood and seeking kingdom dominion, because we, body of Mashiach, do not have the same fate or destiny, nor the same rules apply as those in the world of the flesh. We were born into an eternal family by new blood, new sacrifice, and a restricted kingdom. One day it will be physical, but for now the kingdom of heaven is on the earth, invisibly working through peace, joy, righteousness by faith, etc. I love you as part of the royal family in heaven. Shalom. Love you too, bro. So here's the deal. When I talk about the kingdom, I think people don't fully understand my mentality. People that come to the knowledge of the truth, and we decide to serve the Most High out. We live in this world, but are not part of it no more. We are in the kingdom, this kingdom right now of the world, but we belong to another kingdom. I think the best example I can give is Messiah. I think it was, who was it? Was it Peter or John? They came to ask the tax. And he said, go grab the fish out of the water. I'm just summarizing this. And when you do, it'll have money in it. Take the money in and go pay the man. And he did. And pretty much, he expressed to the disciples, he's like, whom do the kings of this world exact tax from? And I can go on and on, but pretty much we are in this world, but not supposed to be of it. And yes, the kingdom is within us, and it's within our consciousness, because at the end of the day, that is the one thing that we have ownership of. Everything else in this world is fancy resort. It's just finite. But this is the one thing that can be everlasting, because the Most High wants us to worship spirit and truth. So absolutely, I believe that the kingdom, and I would say invisible, I would say on a dimensional level, on a conscious level that we can't see or touch right now in our finite bodies, absolutely the kingdom's within us. But there is a physical kingdom, and it is coming, and that's why I always reference to that, because everything else, whether you look at things on a spiritual level, you look at things on a physical level, what is to come is to come. And if you want to be part of that which is to come, you better start the conversion now. And so that's why I always come at it and hit it from that perspective of people. But I absolutely believe that spiritually the kingdom is in us. Absolutely. And Messiah echoed that the kingdom's drawn nigh to men whenever he came as well. Now, let's see. This is just a second, guys. Sorry. Alright. I think we're almost caught up to where the ones that either have already hit people back or the ones that I wanted to share with y'all today. Okay. This is from Jamie. It says, I apologize for using your email as this is not off-grid related, but wanted to get in contact besides your online form. My wife and I keep the appointed times on our Father's calendar, and I've enjoyed your YouTube info. Are you planning to have Sukkot tabernacles on your land? If so, we would like to come. Jamie and Linda, I don't know. I don't live over at the farm anymore. I've moved away, but I would like to set something up for tabernacles this year. For everybody to come together and fellowship. I don't know. Right now I'm going to work with trying to help Brother Joel get a fellowship center established, and that's really been the focal point of anything extra time I have here lately to help him. All funds and donations that's coming in on the channel, I've been trying to apply either helping the homeless in Knoxville, or like I said, help Joel get the ministry a new fellowship place for everybody that's much larger. So I don't know if that'd be something in the works later this fall. If not this fall, I would like to do that next year, because we did that one year and it was a really good blessing. That was 3-4 years ago. We haven't done that again in a long time. I'd love to do it. And the thing is travel so much, and I think I've been asked to come at Feast of Tabernacles in North Carolina this year to speak. And it's the thing is, it just, I'll keep you posted if something like that cooks up. Like I said, maybe next year, because people ask. That's something maybe we can make happen, because I'd love to see those that keep the Father's luni-solar scriptural calendar to keep that together. All right, last email in the list that I see. All right, says thank you. Talks about the says surviving as a lone wolf in last days, Babylon, big towel, believers going the only way on YouTube. Thanking me for that video. Says thank you for what you do and your obedience in serving Him. Every word you said in this video is real truth. Sorry guys, let that helicopter go on. Apparently they do helicopter tours here like they do in the Sevierville and Gatlinburg stuff. Every word you said in this video is real truth. I am in an earlier generation, but still live and experience much the same as you. Jobs, divorce, businesses, relationships, near homelessness, rejected by family and people who don't understand y'all is true. Although I am new to the truth since August last year, I made the commitment to leave Babylon, serve the Most High, follow His commandments this year. Praise the Most High all for that. All praise be in Him for that. Since coming to knowledge about the truth, I have experienced adversity and challenges that I could not understand. Bro, I'm going to stop right here for just a second. Folks, we have all got to stop asking this question, trying to understand everything. Stop. I'm telling you what, the more I've tried in the past 2 years, the more stuff just goes off the rails. The more I've tried to correct it, the more I've tried to understand it, the more I've tried to rectify it. Stop asking yourself, what did I do wrong? What could I have done to fix it? What could I have done to change the course of fate? And start asking this one question. What am I learning from this experience? What am I learning from this experience? I'm going to do a YouTube video specifically surrounding this topic, because it is just, it's hit me like a ton of bricks. It's hit a ton of people like a ton of bricks. And we're never going to understand this stuff. I don't think we're going to understand it until the new kingdom. I'll give you an example. I picked Abby up at work one night to take her home. And, I'm so excited because I fully look forward to getting married to her at the end of the year. It just, we were almost up there, and one of the people that worked with her, and actually still work with me because I still work there part-time at this particular employer, he was broke down on the side of the road, so I stopped to help give him a battery charge. And just so help me, as we left there and started on up the hill, we get up there, 10 minutes later or something, and by that time the ambulances and stuff are showing up and the police is showing up, and there's this wreck right up where we were going through. I mean, right there, we could have been them people getting smashed out. And I was thinking to myself, I couldn't understand why that the gentleman's battery kept dying after we kept boosting it off. I'm like, man. And sometimes you gotta quit asking yourself, why did this happen? And say, thank you that this is going on, that I may learn from this. And I really think that people should start adopting that. I have, and it's gave me great peace. I just don't care about anything anymore. And I don't want you to take that the wrong way. I love the Most High, y'all. I want to get my life as fully in order as I can before the trumpets start. I want to live the life that is in obedience to Him, rectify anything I've done wrong. But with that said, like when it just comes to life and joy and more, I don't care. I'm just along for the ride. Today I'm sitting in a resort. It's nice. It's wonderful. This is an actual vacation I've taken. Actual vacation. And I can't tell you how long. I've stopped off and enjoyed a day here or there or something when I do construction, but this is an actual vacation for me. And so, with that said, that's today. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow might be adversity. and you just got to ask yourself, what am I learning from this? Because what I'm learning from this today is that although I'm in a resort, I have a prime opportunity to reach people for the kingdom, and that's what I should be focused on today. Now, what he said after that is, but when I committed to this truth this year, it has been one thing after another, and it will be. I've noticed this, whether believer, Hebrew, or Gentile, come over the truth. It seems like once you come over the truth, things just go off the rails. Yet I know that everything I have been through in my lifetime has been to prepare me for this journey. Everything in life has purpose for people like us who serve the Most High. We will grow glory to glory in Him. I have been in and out of traditional church, I guess he was saying traditional, for over 20 years. Christian church because of inability to commit to the many inconsistencies between Scripture and everything I saw in the church. I have been a lone wolf my entire life, set apart from the beginning of my life. So many things Yah is revealing to me about who I am, and I am finding my purpose. You are 10 years ahead of me in this truth, but still a work in progress. We all are. But by following His commandments, we will be like our Father someday, and we will be with Him. Praise the Most High Yah for that. That's what it's all about, folks. You are a true blessing. People like me, keep sharing your life, your testimony, and Yah's word. Don't limit yourself to YouTube. I will build a vlog website for you and podcasts. I'll gladly help you get a community radio stations nationwide to help keep this going if it be Yahuwah's will and you if you want. But please stay in the course, never stop what you're doing. You're a vessel of the Most High Yah. Your work for Him is most important. You are a builder of the real kingdom. You are a living testimony and proof that all things are possible with Yah. He uses the most unlikely people to do His will. David was just a shepherd boy. You are a white man from Tennessee teaching His truth and living it in front of everyone. That includes the true Hebrews, black people, and Gentiles. Everyone who has seen you knows that Yah sent you. There can be no doubt. Remember, Yah chose you. Nothing can stop His will, certainly not YouTube or people in your life who cannot get with the program of the Most High. Stay strong. Praying for you. You are much appreciated and supported. You are not alone. You're welcome to email me anytime, brother. Your sister, CA. Blessings. Much love for that, sis. I want to tell you something. I worry at times that I overspeak, overstep, and overdo things. My mother and father dedicated me to the Most High Yah when I was a young infant, a very little child, just a baby. And my dad took me to the place of worship and turned me over. The Most High Yah dedicated me back to Him. And, because of that, I feel a deep, deep sense of service owed to the Most High. And I want to help people because, guys, most people think I do this YouTube channel for money. A lot of people, I think I do it to be a YouTube superstar and all this stuff. One day they're probably going to take this YouTube channel. They've done it to a lot of people, flat earth, stuff like that. I got the memo the other day for my 34th name day. Okay, for my 34 years of life, I'm celebrating it. And 3 days before, I get the memo that they're going to start yanking people's platforms and doing all sorts of stuff, people's content. And it'll get worse with time. And so, while I can help people, I'm going to try to help people, all right? Because nobody was hardly there for me in the beginning. Actually, really, nobody was there for me in the beginning. Okay, I had to go searching out these things for myself. And everybody I talk to, it's the same situation. So I'm trying to help bridge that gap for y'all, whether you're Hebrew or Gentile. So guys, I hope some of these emails, the content, I hope for you guys that I've done this video today, this answers content. It saves me a lot of type and keyboard time. I can send you the video and you can enjoy the content. So guys, until we see you again here, 700 Scriptural Channel. As always, I hope you have a most blessed day. Yahushua.